thank the gentlelady for yielding, and thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today in pain. As Florida's first Jewish Congresswoman, the debate we are having today is deeply personal. I've never felt this magnitude of agony, shock, and anger burning in the hearts of the entire Jewish community. For me, for many of us, this goes beyond our belief in the survival of the Jewish state and rises far above politics as usual. Today should be a moment of unity for this chamber, a time where partisan games and showmanship are put aside. The House should be voting on a simple bill to provide urgent security assistance to Israel in her battle against Hamas terrorists. This same terrorist organization that perpetrated intentional genocidal violence on Israeli civilians on October 7th, who just yesterday vowed to repeat that massacre over and over again. That's why this House should send a clean bill to the Senate. Instead, Speaker Johnson is willingly jeopardizing Israel's security by making support for Israeli assistance contingent on issues totally unrelated to its security. He's taken an unprecedented step, and one with potentially fatal consequences. I've seen statements from colleagues across the aisle since October 7th, ones proclaiming an ironclad commitment to Israel. I've heard their promises over the years to never condition aid to Israel. You know you've looked pro-Israel leaders in the eye and promised that you would never do that. Think about it. But here we are. We cannot send the message to our strongest ally in the Middle East, especially in this dire hour of need, that the U.S. will only support Israel if we can score political points against Democrats. We cannot hold Israel's security captive as she reels with over 230 of its citizens still being held hostage. That is why last night I offered an amendment that would have eliminated this offset, which isn't an offset. It would have eliminated the false choice Republicans are forcing upon us by tying Israeli security assistance to unrelated policy debates. Yet to my dismay, but not surprise, my colleagues across the aisle rejected my amendment, prevented from even being voted on the floor today. When given a chance to fix their mistake, Republicans rejected it, once more opting for political gamesmanship. Our sole Democratic ally in the Middle East deserves better. Don't try to say you have Israel's best interest at heart if you are willing to jeopardize Israel's security in this way. The Israeli people deserve better. Am Israel High.